Hello.
Hello.
So, this is today's video. It's going to be short.
Yes, the traveling is winning.
So, right now we are watching planes take off and land out this big window that reflects now. Our kids are enjoying the Wi-Fi and watching movies on their tablets and actually having a good time. So, we've been in this lounge since the girls and I have been here since about 11 a.m. We landed at 9:30. But where have you been?
I've been sitting
Papa.
out amongst the people. I had to go get our luggage from A-Sky, and I had to get a Ghana passport, but visa stamp for $65. It went up. So
It used to be 50.
It used to be 50.
Like 5 months ago.
And then I couldn't check our new bags until like 5 o'clock.
So Jeremy's been sitting on like rock hard plastic chairs for
waiting on the people to open up.
This wonderful lady. The Ghana airport staff is so nice. Like this is my 4th experience in the Ghana airport, and sometimes we've had these short turnarounds and sometimes we've had long layovers, and this has been pretty pleasant.
Yes.
Considering. So this morning what happened? So Emmanuel is so prompt.
And I didn't sleep.
And it was
5:04,
and Jeremy was flipping out because Emmanuel wasn't here.
No, it was 5:15, and he said we'd be there at 5. And I told him when he got here.
Well, it was 5:04 when you started freaking out, though.
I said, Emmanuel's dead. If he's not, something's wrong.
It was raining. I think he was a little slipping and sliding.
Yeah, it was raining, but we had stuff to load in the car, and potentially like tie stuff down. But he got there at 5:15. We got to the Liberian airport in perfect time. Said our goodbyes.
Mom.
Lexi, you're not supposed to be in our video. Go ahead.
Heathen.
Go this way. Come here. Go this way.
Crammed in the little A-Sky
I
plane.
brought 5 muffins this time.
I'm serious. You're not supposed to be in it.
I brought 5 muffins.
So she's talking about 5 muffins they brought us. Because go ahead. So he showed up, but Jeremy was freaking out, woke Nelson up at 5 a.m.
I know. Well, I mean, everything is contingent on us getting to the airport. Like, literally, all the flights we've planned everything in Tennessee we booked. It's all like, I don't want to push it back a day.
So when we're changing airlines from A-Sky to Delta, but Delta, it's one of Delta's partners actually, so it's KLM, which Jeremy didn't even know. So I'm like, all right. So we try to figure out, is there a way that Jeremy can go get all of our luggage? Because we brought back more than we planned on, as seen in the Packing Woes video. So we've checked in with one of the nannies and with Albert today, and our kids are good.
Yep.
Our Liberian kids are good, but so it's now here. It is 6:45, and our flight doesn't leave here until 11:05. So we were going to leave the lounge probably in a couple hours. The kids want to explore their surroundings.
And I need to take a nap.
So Jeremy's going to take a nap, but we've been up here. I haven't napped. I felt like a single parent. I couldn't nap, but we watched the planes take off. The Ghana staff was great. So they did us, they can't check you in if you're like 8 hours or 10 hours early for your flight and you're not connected all the way through, like you're changing airlines, it's really just presents a problem because the staff that checks you in isn't here. So like no one from KLM or Delta is here at like noon. They're not here. They had a flight this morning and they're gone. So it matters. So
they get here at 5.
No, but at noon they were, so they don't get her till 5. So this really nice lady, her name is Teddy, she actually had helped us before. She helped us, and then she even went and checked on Jeremy while he was sitting with our luggage and gave him a bathroom break because he had 6 pieces of luggage plus our wonderful stroller, which I don't know if anyone remembers there's our wonderful stroller. So my plan for the wonderful stroller is to keep my kids from hating me when we're going through the airport because they want to take all this stuff with them and they need their clothes and their snacks and stuff. But she's done. Yeah, she's done. Leave the Fanta in the water. Yeah, thank you. And so anyways, we'll use the stroller because when we came here, we planned on using the stroller at the really quick connection in JFK on our way from Nashville to JFK to Ghana. But they made me check my stroller in Nashville because they said there was this new rule. Well, apparently the new rule doesn't exist in Ghana, so we're keeping our stroller.
Yeah.
until they take it and won't give it back, because we want to check it at the gate, so then they give it right back to us so we can put our stuff in it, because we're pushing our kids 40. I mean, there's 41 hours of just travel, and that's just wake up in Liberia and land in Nashville. Once we land in Nashville, we still have to drive to Centerville, so there's a lot. It's a lot.
Yes.
So hopefully our car is running and gonna be waiting for us tomorrow in Nashville. If not, I'm sure Devin will come get us and tell us the alternate plan. Because there's a little question on the health of our suburban Big Papa, but Chris is on it, so I'm trying not to be. I'm not worried. I'm definitely not worried, but I'm trying not to feel bad that he's like, they have guests from out of town and he's like fixing my suburban. But I mean, it's been there for 5 months, so I don't know. I don't know what to say. Sorry, Chris. So we're kind of past the hump of just like absolute grief and sadness, and we've moved forward to what we can do today. That's what I keep focused on. And one thing I could do today is pay the $50 it was to come up here to the lounge. I think it ended up, since we're going to stay for 8 hours, it ended up being $100 for our entire family. The food has been fantastic. The chef was a little bit late putting the lunch food out because I don't think he knew we were here, because we were the only people in the whole lounge. And so somebody went and told him. He was so apologetic. He like made us this dish. It was so good. And ate it. He was like, oh, I'm so sorry. He was talking to me and everything. And I was telling him while we were here. He's like, so you're vacationing in Liberia? And I was like, no, not really. So we got to talk about adoption, and as most people are, he's encouraging and positive about it. He did talk about the great need in Ghana, the orphan need in Ghana, and the orphan crisis in Ghana is also great. So it's just good to see adults, talk to them. People in Ghana are very happy. They're very patient. They're very professional. It's just a different vibe. There are people like that in Liberia, but it's not the culture. The culture in Liberia is more hurry up. Get out of my way, we gotta go, we gotta do this. They're helpful to each other in a crisis, but everything's a crisis.
Yep.
Ghana is a little more organized and a little more patient, and there doesn't seem to be a crisis in the airport, so it's good. So yeah, Jeremy's tired, but he got to sit down there. I was texting him and everything, but luckily the nice lady, so here's what she did for our boarding passes. Back to that, sorry. So when your person's not here from your airline to check you in, they can't check you in. So I went through this before though, and they made an exception. But you're like handing, I mean, they kind of have to take your passport different places and ask different people. And then she kind of bumped Jeremy to the front of the line because he couldn't really get in line with his 6 pieces of luggage and his wonderful stroller. And one of the suitcases that we checked was an older suitcase that I got out of the donation bin when I went home and back. It was, what? Oh, sorry. When I was, it was just an older donated suitcase, but it ripped. So Jeremy's texting me like it ripped, and I'm like, are we fixing it? Like, what do you mean it ripped? Like, because he sent me a picture, and I'm like, that's my stuff hanging out. He's like, no, I fixed it. It was the expansion zipper, and I just unexpanded it. So I just see Jeremy like sitting to the floor downstairs. We're up here on the couches, like these reclining couches. I don't know if you can really appreciate it. One of my kids was asleep, while he's on the floor trying to repair the broken suitcase. Of all the suitcases I could have brought, I brought the broken one. So, yes. But it was big. So everything is on the Delta turn for it to get loaded in, and we won't see it again until we get to Nashville. Are you sleeping?
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Really tired.
So you met your friend Teddy. She was nice to us. She asked Jeremy to adopt her.
Right? It's always weird when these older women ask me to adopt them. And I say older as in older than 18.
Like adults.
I'm like, that's called a marriage.
That's not an adoption. You got your hands full, don't you, baby?
That's right.
So we're so our kids are happy. They're having a good day, and that's like back to what I can fix today. So we've been trying to fix things in Liberia for 5 months. We've beaten our head against the wall, doing everything we can. We've gotten a lot of gratitude from the from the families, from the nannies, and from the director, which helps me not think that we just wasted time.
Yep.
It's not a waste. There was a lot that needed to be done, and that could only be done by the voice of American parents. They needed parents here, and I'm glad that we were here, because we were able to speak with the other parents and get everybody involved and get some things fixed that otherwise I don't think would have gotten fixed. So we bring the strength of the perspective of the adoptive parent in country, which had not been done to this extent. And I almost feel like it should be a thing that maybe Small World does in the future, where they offer an adult mission trip to Liberia for just like a week or two every year, just to show them, it could be prospective adoptive parents. It doesn't matter who it is. It could be matchmade, but just organize a trip every year to Liberia to just, if you're interested in adopting, you have a heart for adoption, or you're just passionate about this one ministry, you just want to see it in action, it'd be nice to do. Just sometimes it's just good to have a parent on site. For me, it made a big difference when my friend Kira came back and had seen my children, when my dear friend Devin came back and had seen my children, just laid eyes on them. That makes a difference when your mom friends are like, they're good, I saw them. And not that I think that they're not good, because I know that they are. I trust that they're being well cared for, but there's something about those mom connections, like just something different about like the mom connection of, no, for sure they're fine. It feels different. So we're excited to get home. Today, what I could fix is making the lounge fun for my kids and running around and having some fun. Up here, there is a giraffe, a lion, and a hippopotamus statue up here that my kids have all played with. I had held out their wiki sticks until now, so they had a new toy to play with today. And they have been fairly compliant and happy all day. So thank you, Ghana Airport, for your hospitality.
Yes.
12 hours. And I keep saying it's 12 hours. In truth, it was 14 hours. It's a 14-hour layover. We landed at 9:30. We don't depart till 11:05. So that being said, it's been as good of a day as can be expected. It's been helpful to have the outpouring of encouragement. Oh, and also we did our cards fundraiser, our Cards for a Cause fundraiser through Paper Pie with Emily. And Allison and Paige both did the card fundraiser. So we did Facebook groups, and people can order greeting cards for a whole year. So every occasion, every birthday cards are in there, blanks are in there, thank you notes are in there, graduation, different holidays that you're going to need cards for, so you're not standing in the greeting card aisle at Kroger or Publix on your way to a function you're already late for, and then scribbling something in the car. Like, you can plan ahead. So those went out today, and both fundraisers combined earned $432 for our adoption, which actually $500 pre-adoptive care is what we pay every month to keep our kids supported in the orphanage, and so that takes care of the pre-adoptive care. So that $432 was nice to see in our account, our Venmo account. So Jeremy's literally gone to sleep while I'm talking. But I wanted to upload this video while we have good Wi-Fi, since we'll be asleep soon, and just say thank you. Bye.